Hello everyone, this is Resident Evil, or Biohazard if you prefer. Now this isn't going to be a speed run, but I'm going to be treating it as one, which makes absolutely no sense, but because I've mostly been doing Clock Tower recently, as anybody who follows the channel will know, I decided to give it a break and focus on doing something different, so
What is this?
be doing this.
Wow, what a mansion!
Captain Wesker, where's Chris?
Stop it! Don't open that door!
But Chris is.
What is it?
Maybe it's Chris. Now, Jill, can you go?
I'm going with you. Chris is our old partner, you know.
Okay, let me handle this. Stay alert!
A dining room.
So yeah, as I was saying, lately I've been doing Clock Tower 2 speedruns. I don't really feel like going back to it anytime soon because I've spent the best part of 2.5 years working on it. And having a break from it to work on something different will probably help me.
What? What is this?
What is it?
Blood. Jill, see if you can find any other clues. I'll be examining this. Hope this is not Chris's blood.
I actually forgot just how talky the introduction to this game is, so if I constantly get cut off, I'm sorry. Yes, I will take the crest. Now, I've actually been doing runs for this in my free time, but I haven't actually been recording it, so um, I'm just trying to remember in my head the best route to take once I get the dining room cutscene out of the way. I don't remember. It's been such a long time since I played this. Now, you can get the ammunition from Kenneth's body if you're quick enough, but I don't think I'm going to do it without getting bitten. Oh, never mind, I did. Okay. Now, the easiest solution is to walk backwards instead of doing a quick turn, but
Barry?
didn't exactly work out for me.
What is it?
Watch out! It's a monster!
Let me take care of this. What is it?
Kenneth was killed too. Maybe by this creature. Anyway, let's report this to Wesker.
So yeah, this is a very, very, very slow introduction to the game. But once we get this cutscene out of the way, we'll have free roam of the mansion, so it shouldn't be too much of a problem.
Wesker! Help me look for him, Jill. And don't leave this hall for the time being. Find anything, Jill?
Nothing. What is this all about? I can't figure it out at all.
Beats me, too.
Now it's Wesker's time to disappear. I don't know what's going on.
Well, it can't be helped. Let's search for him separately. I'll check the dining room again.
Okay, I'll try the door on the opposite side.
This mansion is gigantic. We could get into trouble if we get lost. We should start from the first floor, okay? And Jill, here's a lockpick. It might be handy if you, the master of unlocking, take it with you.
Thanks. Maybe I'll need it.
Listen, if something happens, let's meet up in this hall. This time, I'll be there.
Now we can begin proper. The best routes, I think, to take would be to head upstairs and then work our way around that way back down to the... I'm just trying to map out the mansion in my head and it's not working very well. Trying to think if we should... Right, I'm getting a little bit confused. It's possibly best to do this first. I don't think this is going to work. Let me save state because there's a particular technique that you can do using the statue, but I'm not too sure I'm going to be able to get it first time. It really depends on your timing. I think I might have got it. Shit. No, okay. Damn it. You really do have to time this perfectly, otherwise it's not going to work. Essentially, you move the statue in front of the zombie, and that gives you a perfect position to shoot him before the other one can get to you. And then switch to your knife. Now, this is something that's really going to bug me, I think. Right. Okay, for some reason I can't switch to the correct. Interesting. For some reason I can't switch to the options screen to change auto aim. I'm wondering if it's actually best to use the knife. Wait. Oh, this is going to take so much getting used to with these controls. Might be best if I switch to the knife. And then try knife again from here. There we go. This is the angle you want to be getting him at. Okay, go around. I don't think it's possible to not get bits in here. I could be wrong. Maybe someone can correct me. Okay, that should be enough. Once you see it, damn it, okay. You have to see a pool of blood, otherwise it doesn't work. This could take a few attempts. Again, this isn't a speed run, and I'm not going to be doing a full playthrough of the game because I'm more interested in practicing certain techniques for the time being. Okay. I know this is tedious to watch, but again, I really do need to practice getting this technique down. If somebody has a better solution, then feel free to just let me know. I think it should take about 8 stabs, but I could be wrong. I know this is tedious, but okay, let's try again. I'm pretty sure there is some randomness involved here, but I mean, it should not take this many stabs. There we go. Yeah, pretty much plain sailing from here, actually. I mean, that didn't take as many attempts as I expected it to. It could have taken a lot more, but that went pretty well. I mean, in comparison to previous attempts, which have just been a disaster. Now, these guys will never bite you, they will only vomit on you, so don't be too scared to get close. As long as you're facing the opposite direction of them, then you should be okay. That wasn't really a good example of what I just did, but yes. Right, need to go in here. Drop off the handgun ammo. Possibly the first aid spray as well, I think, maybe. What else do I have? You want to keep the emblem. Since this is going to be a knife-only attempt, you don't really need to actually be shooting any zombies at all, really, in this entire run. You can probably... Yep, there we go. Now I need to remember which particular route to take here, so I'm going to have to be careful. Now an interesting glitch in this room is that you can actually get past the tentacles without having to have the poison. So I'm trying to remember how I actually went about doing this. I think you have to have your knife available. It is possible to do, but I might actually have to do this the hard way, unfortunately. Because it would just take too much time, and I'd also have to remember the exact route you have to take, and I've also screwed up there because I was supposed to go back for the crest. Is this what happens when I'm super rusty with this game? I just completely forget which directions I should be heading into. So we need to get the music sheet and the emblem. I can't imagine how much time this would take if I was playing as Chris. It would just, ugh, it'd be dreadful. It'd take far too long. It just isn't enjoyable at that point. Okay. I mean, there are moments in this game when you're playing as Jill that are just dreadful. They just so much backtracking in certain areas, especially when you're going for the crests. I'm also probably only going to play up until I reach the snake, and then I will stop. Which isn't too far from here, I don't think. Shouldn't take me too long to get to it. I'm not going to go for the crests. That's probably something I'll practice in my own time. Now we need to switch out the emblems. Very easily done. Now head back to the dining room, place the gold emblem above the fireplace, and then you should get the shield key, I think? I can't quite remember. I'm pretty sure it's the shield key you receive. I'm also doing this in quite a backwards order, but this is possibly the best way I can go about doing this. Okay, let me check because I'm not too sure if this is actually the shield key or the... Okay, it is a shield key, great. That should lead us nicely to the first crest. Damn it. Pick it up. Now, I don't remember if this gives you Magnum bullets or the Wind Crest. It's either the Wind Crest or Magnum bullets. I can't quite remember. But regardless, we're going to be heading towards our first crest in the snake room. And we'll also be getting our first instance of forced backtracking, where we have to get the serum for Richard. Now I'm skipping over the grenade launcher as well, even though we will be going back for it at some point. Oh, fiddlesticks. I know I forgot something. Okay, dodge that zombie. Completely forgot about the armor key. And now I'm really in a bit of trouble. Okay. Because I don't remember where to get the armor key from. Oh wait, I remember. I really should have put a little bit more time into this, because I don't really remember certain directions that I should be going into. So we need to get the poison from down here, then take it back to the plant room. It will give us the armor key, and then we have to work our way back upstairs somehow without getting bitten. But this isn't going to be a no damage run either. I'm not doing a no damage run for this because it'll just be too tedious. I have attempted no damage runs for this before, but I just don't have that kind of interest in going back and doing it again. Oh god, door's locked on the other side. Which might be a blessing in disguise because it means I can try and practice this very difficult dodge with the zombie that's blocking the doorway. It is possible to do this without getting bitten. It's also incredibly frustrating, so let's see if I can just get this right. There we go. It's a very, very tricky zombie to get past, but now same again here. There we go. Again, try and get the zombie to clip to the side of the wall facing opposite you. Always face the opposite side of the zombie, and they will
Barry!
and they will turn in a different direction.
Jill, what's going on? Any clues?
Now, getting this
No,
cutscene means that
but
you will
something's
also
wrong with this
not be able
house.
to get the shotgun unless you have the broken shotgun.
This hall is dangerous.
Now,
Maybe
originally,
it's better to secure our escape
you
route
would
first.
find Barry in the
There
room where
must be a
the
back
shotgun
door
is,
somewhere.
the trap shotgun. You pick up the
Let's try to
shotgun,
find it
and he rescues
first,
you
shall we?
from a booby trap.
Okay, let's separate again.
But because
Just a
we took a
moment.
different route through the
I found
mansion,
something.
he is on the landing now instead.
What is it?
It's a weapon. It's really powerful.
But you can also find
especially
him
against
with
living things.
Forrest's body
Better take it with you.
But how
on the
about you,
balcony,
Barry?
I think, with the
I
crows.
have this.
I'm not quite sure what
Thank you.
triggers that though,
I'll take this then.
because I've only ever seen it once, but I'm not entirely sure what the trigger might be for that. It could be that you don't explore the first floor and you just head directly to the second and visit the room where Forrest's body is. But anyway, enough of that. We're going to take this route again. Again, this is a very slapdash attempt at doing this, but ideally you would... Oh, damn it. Ideally you would not want to take the route I'm going through because it's not the best way to do this. I also completely forgot I killed that zombie, so maybe I should have gone across the left-hand side rather than taking the right-hand side where the zombie was, but oh well. But again, this isn't exactly the... That was very close. Easiest game to route. Can be very difficult to find routes that are ideal. But there you go. Just do the best we can with it. Now, since I can't figure out how to replicate the glitch, which allows you to get past this without using the poison, we're going to have to use it. Again, it is possible to get through this room without using it, but I just can't remember how you do it. I think it does actually involve you using the knife, but I'm not entirely sure how it works. It's not a super complicated procedure or anything, it's just I have only ever done it once, and that was a very long time ago. It's not exactly the easiest glitch in the game to replicate, sadly, so going to be skipping over it. Not going to be skipping over getting bitten again now, apparently. Okay. You know what? I'm just going to use it. There's plenty of herbs where Richard is anyway, so it doesn't really matter too much. Now, again, you don't have to worry about these zombies. I don't think there should ever be an instance where you're actually attacked by them. Well, attacked. Where you actually get caught. You should be fine. Just make sure you stay on the opposite side of the zombies and you shouldn't get hit. Now there is going to be save states coming in the snake room, but that's only because I'm going to be trying to practice the dodge technique. Because there is a very clever way you can dodge it, but without getting poisoned.
Richard, what happened?
It's just figuring out exactly how to do it.
Oh, Jill, this house is dangerous. There are terrible demons. Ouch!
You're wounded. What kind of demon attacked you?
It was a huge snake, and also poisonous. Ugh.
Poisonous? Oh no. Richard, hold on.
There is serum. Oh no, I should have brought some with me.
No problem. I'll go and get it.
Thanks.
Now here's a really annoying section where we have to get the serum for Richard. Again, there is actually a way you can skip that cutscene, but I think it might also glitch out the game completely, so I'm not going to risk it. I'm not going to risk breaking the game. Again, just make sure you're very careful in that section. I believe they do get replaced with hunters later on, but it's been such a long time since I ran this game, I just can't even remember. I'm pretty sure they do get replaced. I know this area does get replaced with hunters, but I'm really not too sure about other areas of the mansion. Alright, so I'm going to drop off the grenade rounds because we won't be needing those for a very long time. The armor key, the shield key, the gem, the serum, the knife. Okay, we should be okay. Don't need anything else. We are going to need some herbs, but they can wait for the time being. At this point in the game, you do not get blue herbs, so getting poisoned by the snake is not a good idea. It is scripted to where you will be rescued and wake up in the room that we were just in. But if you're doing this as part of a speed run, obviously you do not want to get poisoned, so learning the technique that allows you to dodge the snake and get out of there with the crest and not get poisoned is pretty important. So I do highly recommend people practice that. In fact, maybe just make a separate save state once you reach the snake room and just keep practicing your timing, because I've been trying to get it right for a long time. I still struggle with it. It's not the easiest thing to do. Once you figure it out, it's probably something you could do as second nature. Okay, we're going to take one herb. and give Richard the serum.
Here's the serum. Richard, hold on. I'll give you a shot now.
Jill, here's my radio. You should keep it. I'm...
No! Richard!
Jill, be careful.
Oh no, it's Richard. That's incredibly well written character from the Resident Evil canon. I'm pretty sure it's expanded on in the books, but who knows? Okay. What the hell am I doing? Okay. That was slightly unusual. Okay, here we go. Oh boy. I'm not looking forward to this. Now there will be potentially a lot of saves coming here, depending on how much I struggle to get past Yawn. Oh, did it. Nice. First time. Okay, I'm actually really proud of how that just went. That could have gone really, really badly, but no, it went fantastic. Very proud of that. Okay, let's work our way back to the main hall, and then I will probably call it quits, despite the fact that this has been mildly successful. That's a good achievement for me, is actually to get the snake room down so well. But yeah, that's me done for the time being. I'm sorry it's been quite a short video and essentially incomplete since I didn't actually finish the run. But I will be going back to this again at some point. I'm not entirely sure when, but I'm going to be practicing a little bit more in my free time since I'll be taking a break from Clock Tower now. But yeah, that's it, I suppose. I hope you have enjoyed watching. And we'll come back to this again at some time soon. Maybe I will do a live stream of it. I am not entirely too sure. If people actually want to see me do Resident Evil runs over Clock Tower, I'm more than happy to do so. I know Clock Tower has been getting... It's probably been a little bit tedious to watch since it's the only thing I've really been running recently. But yeah. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. If you have any ideas for routing this game, like suitable ones, then please just let me know. Be greatly appreciated. That's it, I suppose. Thank you very much for watching. Right, goodbye.